thinking of is from The Wolverine.
All right, we're going. Here we go. Starting it up.
Japan!
Man.
What do we call that? Start the show.
It's our battle cry. Japan!
New flavor of genocider.
That's right.
You can have a new brand called Murder Holes.
Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome back to our regularly scheduled weekly live stream Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition online role-playing adventures. I'm joined as always by my wonderful friends, Chris, playing Valravn, the Eladrin Bard of Eloquence.
Hello.
Heather, playing Frey, the Halfling Barbarian of the Beast / Fighter.
Thank God I don't have to talk for the next 3 hours.
At all. Rochelle, playing Celeste, the half-orc Sun Soul Monk.
Hello.
Raymond, hopefully joining us later, playing Edmund, the human alchemist artificer. And Reese, playing Thimbleweed, the gnome swarmkeeper ranger.
Also taking a vow of silence right now.
We stream our sessions. This could be a great session. We stream our sessions live on YouTube every Friday evening. Watch all of our nope, silence broken. Watch all of our D&D sessions here on YouTube. Read weekly session recaps at RogueWatson.com. Watch my behind the scenes, no players allowed live series Crafting Icewind Dale every Monday and Thursday. Head on over to our live post-session discussion, Frostside Chat, after our show tonight. You can also listen to all of these live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson and join our official Discord server with invite link in the description below. If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables. Join and unlock future stretch goals that include original adventures and private patron D&D games. Shouts to new patrons this week, Micah and Bruno. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net for video chat. We use Discord, and for streaming...
Talk about Bruno.
Thank you. For streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Music is by Kevin MacLeod. And our amazing original... No, it really can't.
Yeah.
Art was done by Jimmy McClure. Shout outs
Somebody
to
set you
all
up, Eric.
Brunos
gosh.
forever and ever.
It's been like at least a week since I've listened to that soundtrack. It's time to pull it up again.
You know what? I will die on the hill that is the 4th best song in that movie. I'm not saying it's a bad movie, but it is the 4th best song in that movie.
Oh Lord! All right, y'all. This
I
is
will
no
die
longer
on
now
this
going
hill.
to be a D&D game. This is going to be
Or I could buy maybe third. I could buy.
What's the top three? What are the three? Because that, I also could
favorite
buy
song
four,
is
not
Dos
four. Four is
Orquitas
pretty low.
is very, very good. It makes you cry every time. I also very much like the last one when like the house comes back alive. That's a very good one.
Family Madrigal at the very beginning is very, very good. It's very catchy.
It's not better than
Surface
Bruno.
Pressure is number 1 with a fucking bullet.
No,
With a
it's
fucking
incorrect.
bullet. And
I'm
there is
done.
no argument there.
I like that one.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Anyway, what we're talking about? D&D.
We're just
What
gonna
else
debate
can
Encanto
I
song
do?
for this tonight. That's my least favorite.
Slightly
is the
derailed.
princess song. That
Which
is
one?
that is at the bottom.
Oh, the what else can I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
like
catchy,
that
but I
one.
get it. It's
That
not,
one's fine.
It's not innovative. I get it.
It's a
It's
Disney
no
princess
Bruno.
song.
It's
Sure.
no Bruno.
Sure.
She is the princess in that movie. Come on now.
Those of you
Which is why it's a
watching,
weird song.
I want to direct your attention to the upper left corner. You will see a new symbol and number up there. This is the Cauldron of Really Interesting Things, aka the crit. Now, what's going to happen from now on, this is basically a way for me to do giveaways regularly, triggered by the live streams. Now, starting now, everybody point. Whenever a player
The wrong way, apparently.
Whenever a
That's
player
what it is.
rolls a critical hit or just a nat 20 in general on a ability check or a saving throw or a hit, and they use it, that will add a drop to the crit. And then when the crit reaches 20, that will trigger a giveaway. Now the giveaway is going to be done in the Discord server. not here in the stream, because the Discord server, I've got an automated giveaway bot that will take care of all that, and it makes it very, very easy. I've been testing it with patrons, and I'm really looking forward to doing this. It's most likely going to be Roll20 modules, maybe occasional DMs, guild stuff, but those of you that have been with us for a while, and we might do giveaways occasionally during certain milestones, or maybe finishing a campaign or something. This is a way for me to do them a little more often, and also make it even more rewarding and cool when all of you roll natural d20s. I just realized I haven't even switched the webcams between me and Heather yet, so I'm still sitting even in the DM's chair this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, something's wrong.
I know. I think it's also because I'm using the one without Ray also.
Welcome back to me being
Let
in power.
me swap that real quick. This was something I couldn't do before the stream. I'm gonna wait till everybody gets in.
Yeah, you guys missed it last week. I almost TPK'd everybody, except for I decided to be real nice at the end.
We appreciate it.
And let one person live?
Technically, you all lived, if you want to call being slaves to night hags living, but
yeah. Wretch did spend the entire session just coughing up his lungs, so there.
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah. There we go. All right. I'm going to have to refix this whenever Raymond gets here. But anyway. All right. We've got a recap to read, though. So now that you know about the crit, talk about what we did previously on Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden, which was about a month ago. Y'all killed a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hearing word that the Dwerger's Chardalyn dragon was bearing down on Targos, the party rushed to Bryn Shandar's sister city, arriving at the same time as the dragon. It didn't take much to convince Speaker Max Sildinar to activate the Frostmaiden-powered artifact the party had received in East Haven, unleashing a gigantic icy owl that then attacked the dragon. The two titanic creatures fought in midair, though the Avatar's icy breath and talons had little effect on the Chardalyn-built dragon. Only after a torrential ice storm was the battered dragon brought to the ground, but not after delivering a fatal blow to the owl. As the Marshals rushed to the downed dragon, they caught a glimpse of the Frostmaiden herself, touching the owl and transforming it into a flurry of snow and ice. She demanded they prove their worth to her as this one did. They would soon get their chance. Rounding the street corner, they saw the Chardalyn dragon surrounded by a group of militia. However, the dragon had a strange effect on the people, causing them to attack each other as they were mentally pummeled by Chardalyn madness. The Marshals steeled themselves and charged the dragon. Vaelravin used calm emotions to shut down the charmed guards, while the others blasted the dragon with everything they had, withstanding its deadly radiant breath and crushing claws. After a hard-fought battle, the party emerged victorious. The destroyer of 10 towns was finally eliminated, and the peoples of Targos and Bryn Shandar were saved. The Dwerger's weapon of mass destruction succeeded at laying waste to the region. 10 towns will never be the same. And neither will you all, because you're no longer level 6, you're level 7! Ayo! Bad news for the Dale, good news for the Marshals.
Hey!
So
you saved most of the people in the Dale. So.
You did, and we'll go over that when I do another intro spiel. But I think we're going to let you guys level up right now. So let's start with Celeste. Talk to me about level 7.
Well, it's a nice level. It's got lots of prime numbers in it.
Yeah.
Typing.
Fun fact, I think Celeste spent 1 session as level 6. Is that right?
That might be a fun fact indeed.
That sounds about right. Okay. So I'm talking about level 7, right? I definitely just didn't write it down, but I forgot what I got. Can I just go through the thing? Because I get two abilities.
She did tell it to me earlier.
I did, and now I don't have it in front of me because I'm a dummy. But I get a thing for a dex saving throw, I'm super good at it, and then there's another thing too.
If you do the character monster, it should tell you.
That's what I would like to do.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. The character monster.
It's basically I don't really have any choice in what I'm doing at level 7, but the abilities do sound very useful. How do I go through the character monster again?
So if you go on your character sheet, go to the little gear symbol, and then at the bottom go to level plus character monster.
Wait, why don't I see it?
Don't go to your character sheet.
Oh, don't go. Oh, this. The character sheet. Like, I didn't think it was going to start with me, and it made me very nervous. And this gear symbol. Okay. Okay. If you spill my wine on this table, I will divorce you.
We all win in that one.
Witness the end of a marriage in this session of D&D.
Okay. Great. I got it.
High stakes drama we provide.
That's right.
God, Moana.
It's not a good D&D session unless marriages are on the line.
I mean, how many times am I going to threaten to make you sleep on the couch tonight? Let's be honest here.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So at level 7, I mean, I get more key points, and evasion is the thing I was talking about.
Oh, that's awesome.
My instinctive agility lets me dodge out of the way of certain area effects. When I'm subjected to an effect that allows me to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, I instead take no damage if I succeed and only half damage if I fail, which sounds super awesome. And then I also have stillness of mind, in which I can end an effect on myself that's causing me to be charmed or frightened.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, 2 very good defensive abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, evasion's awesome.
Okay, so that is pretty much it. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this.
You do get to roll hit points as part of the character monster too. I think it automatically takes the average if you don't.
Okay, so maybe I have to go back for that. All right, here, roll. Okay. Roll. All right.
6 is better than average.
6. I'll take that.
1 extra HP.
Nice.
Okay.
Crab song in Moana is better than any of the songs in Encanto.
The crab song,
No.
I mean, it's very good, but better than...
No.
I do like Flight of the Conchords a lot.
No.
We're identifying the Flight of the Conchords fans right now. That's what we're doing.
Oh, I like Flight of the Conchords good plenty, and Jermaine is amazing as Tamatoa. But that song is not...
I do love a good and plenty, let me tell you.
We need to make this a callback like at the end of the session too.
That's right.
Welcome to Disney Chat.
Oh my gosh, if we just have a podcast that's just all about Disney songs, I am here for it.
I mean, once we all got together and ranked Marvel movies we didn't do that as part of the D&D stream, but within a video, that was...
Rank all the Disney songs.
Oh, Lord. There would be fucking like screaming and tears.
There would be divorce papers.
There would be divorce.
What?
I wouldn't even participate.
That's probably the safest choice. All right, and yeah, obviously you guys are getting a long rest as part of this process as well.
I should hope so.
Obviously.
All right, is that everything for Celeste?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's go to Frey.
Hey, that's me. So, in my continued campaign of regretting the fact that I took a level of fighter, I'm now going to take a level of barbarian.
Back to Barb.
Yep. And go level 6 barbarian. Let's see here. It says my average for hit points is 14, so we're going to see what happens.
Your average?
That's the number it says right here filled in. It says 14.
My goodness.
That's probably plus your con, too.
Yeah.
It's probably the average plus con, yeah.
Yeah. So let's just roll and see if I can get better.
That's better. You roll a d12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good dice.
All right. It still says 14.
It's a good one to have.
That takes me back.
So at level 6, I can now rage up to 4 times per long rest, according to the character monster. So that'll be fun. I get a fourth. I get a 4th rage now. And then I get a primal path feature called Bestial Soul, which once every short or long rest, I get to choose one of the 3 benefits that it gives me. I can either get gaining a swimming speed equal to my walking speed, and I can breathe underwater, so I become a fish.
Okay, that's a pretty good level.
Yeah.
I gain a climbing speed equal to my walking speed, and I can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings without needing to make ability checks.
That's
So then I
fucking
become a
terrifying.
spider.
That's okay.
Or when I jump, I can make a strength athletics check and extend my jump by a number of feet equal to the check's total.
Just roll like different superhero powers into fucking one level.
And then I become a kangaroo.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Wow.
fun. Spider
Yeah.
Fray is coming into play.
I about to say, like, yeah, climbing along ceilings and running along walls is, or
When do you choose? When do you choose that every rest? Which one you do?
Yes, every short or long rest,
Okay.
I get to choose one.
Okay. So you could have climbing on, but if we happen to be in a water space, you could just rest
switch it to take a short rest, and then I could switch it to I'm gonna swim now and breathe
Go
underwater.
into a cocoon and emerge again.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's see here. So my new hit point total is 90 hit points.
Good
by the way.
night.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I now have 90 hit points. That's all I get at level 6 barbarian.
Okay.
It's still gonna be cool.
I agree. Thimbleweed.
Thimbleweed.
He's changed his point. He's grown 4 feet. Fucking gnome
I'm an
puberty.
outdoorsman now. All right, let's roll for hit points. Ooh, I think that's below average.
I think so.
Okay, I'll take the average.
Mm-hmm.
Very sad. At level 7, my swarm keeping ranger becomes even better. I get writhing tide.
Oh god.
Now the insects writhe around me in all sorts of fun ways.
Boy, just a cloak of bugs.
It's gonna be one of those, like, where's Thimbleweed? Oh, he's in his tide. Just don't mess with him right now.
Yeah,
he's
in
in his private time.
He's in his tide time. I can condense part of my swarm into a focused mass that lifts me up.
Is that what they call it now?
As a bonus action, I gain a flying speed of 10 feet.
Really?
And I can hover.
All y'all are getting all these fucking climbings, flying. This is some BS.
You're just like hovering 10 feet off the ground with like just bugs keeping you aloft. That's terrifying. Also, so down one dark hallway comes one small creature with a bow, just surrounded by bugs, floating towards the enemy, while a spider-like halfling crawls along the ceiling above him.
It's pretty fucked.
We are like a horror movie.
Yeah. You guys are pretty fucking scary.
Oh man. Now I need to take like a level of rogue so I can get like some stealth going while I'm
somebody's always got to take some rogue in there.
Yeah.
fill out the bingo cards for everybody watching.
We get some dex bonus here for the stealth.
Who's taking that rogue?
This effect lasts for 1 minute, and I can use it as many times as I have proficiency.
Okay.
Get it back on a long rest. Spells. I'll be taking Hunter's Mark. Finally.
Wow, that's usually like the number one go-to. I didn't realize you
didn't want to be the usual go-to.
Yeah, that's
Look at you.
Look at me waiting all this time. And then yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay.
It was having to load up. I couldn't figure out how to apply changes, but yeah.
Which, yeah. Eric, I don't think you actually removed all your other stuff yet because my character mancer broke when I tried to go to the spells page.
You know what? I didn't do it. I totally forgot to do it. You told me to do it and I didn't do it. I thought I did it, but I don't know. Which I might have removed some, but not others. I don't remember now.
Nice. That hunter's mark.
It's been a stressful week.
It's been a stressful. What's the hit point total?
106.
Wow.
Bullshit! You don't have 106 hit points.
Why does it lie?
You have like 70 something if I had to guess.
61.
61, alright.
That's way off.
Yeah, I was like, your fucking barbarians got 90. There's no way. I know Ranger is damn near unkillable, though.
But you, Rochelle, how many hit points did you end up with?
58? That sounds wrong.
It sounds wrong after Heather.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah.
it's
But the
not.
weird thing is,
Barbarians are
Monks,
not-
Ranger has a bigger hit dice than Monks, I think, which is, I always thought fucked up. I think
that's
Ranger has a
pretty
D10 and Monks have a D8, so you're, yeah, kind of shitty. Ooh, we've got a wild Raymond appearing. Valravn. Do that while I sync our cameras back up.
Well, Robin's gonna roll for hit points. I'm gonna take that average.
A measly 5.
A measly 5.
Yeah, 5.
Not like my mighty 6.
It's all relative.
I'll take my 14.
Be quiet.
Oh, what in the world?
Okay.
It's okay. Well, I'm gonna have to remove these spells manually. It's like 8 spells for me for some reason. The character mancer.
It might have broken when I went through and disabled some of them. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
I know if
Okay.
you have done some manually and you level up, then it might duplicate some or fuck things up somehow. Or if you have manual spells you've added, and then you try to go through the character monster, it'll be like, no, you need all this shit, and it might not be.
Right. Well, the Valravn learns one spell, and the one spell that he is learning is how to become even more charming.
Ugh.
As he learns
Worse than the bugs.
It's called provide alcohol.
Worse than the bugs. You heard it. I agree wholeheartedly.
I'll
to
take
learn
the
the
bugs.
charm monster spell.
Character pulls out $100 bill and gives it to people. I'm more charming. This does make me like you more.
Yeah. I think I like you.
Oh, I'm liking you less. Here's another 100.
Charm monster.
Charm monster.
Right, so next time we fight a dragon, you're gonna try to charm the monster and just do like a sexy dance in front of it or something and be like, hey.
Well, Robin will use his words, but essentially.
His body language.
That's right.
That's a scary spell for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
Does with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. Interesting.
Yeah. Yep, that is what I got. And my total comes to
26.
52.
Here we have like a
Measly 52.
pretty similar range of hit points for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the outlier.
The outlier went first, so we all were like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now it's
rough.
more normal. Mr. Raymond, welcome to the D&D stream.
Thank you.
And we are leveling up to 7. We've saved you for last.
Oh, I'm last.
You are last.
First from his perspective.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly. I just got here. What do you mean I'm last?
Yeah. Basically, it's
fashionable.
all kinds of messed up now. Reese can float on bugs.
Mhm.
Rochelle can, like, basically dodge most attacks now.
You can dodge the bugs.
Yeah.
That's right.
I can climb on walls.
Oh,
And then Valravn's doing sexy dances in front of monsters.
I don't think that was Chris's interpretation.
It's canonical now.
Too late.
It's like whenever
I
he
can't
does his teleport himself, he does it without all of his clothes. It's canonical.
Right. He doesn't mean to do it sexily, but it's part of the
That's
spell
right.
casting.
It's just, yeah, exactly.
It's like as you're talking, you're doing like the magic mic movements. And...
There's some hand movements, and they happen to be sexy. What can
It
he
gets
tell you?
Yeah.
Tell me about level 7,
What?
Oh
Edmund.
boy.
that makes my level up doesn't seem as good. All I did was maybe get a little smarter, maybe. So let me roll for hit points. Come on, good number.
That's not a good number.
Our rolls just got progressively worse. They
Yeah.
started high and they just got lower and lower.
I will take that 5. At level 7, I gain another second level spell slot. Ooh. But I don't gain any new spells or anything.
Oh, really?
Yes, because the number of spells is based on intelligent modifier plus half your level rounded down. So I only get a new spell every
so half the level, yeah.
Even number, yep. But I do gain something called Flash of Genius. I will just copy and paste it. Basically, for the number of intelligent modifier that I have, I can, whenever I make a ability check or saving throw, I suddenly come with a solution under pressure, and I can add my intelligent modifier to it.
Let's check or saving throw. Oh, or another creature. When you or another creature you see within 30 feet of you makes an ability check or a saving throw, you can use your reaction to add your intelligence modifier to the roll. That's pretty cool. So if somebody you see fails a save that you need them to make, you'd be like, hey, I'm going to fucking science this out. Science the shit out of this problem.
Hold on, I just thought of a solution.
I thought of a solution, yeah.
Gain 3 points to that roll. But like
right.
I said, it is
that is handy.
That's not even a dice roll either. It's just your flat modifier.
I forget what the math is, but 3 points sounds a lot like the advantage.
I think it's 4 for you. Do you have it?
Oh,
no, it is 3. You're not as smart as I thought.
I might next level. Maybe I'll take an ability score improvement and increase my intelligence. So
pretty nifty.
Yes, no sexy dances. I just get a little smarter, I guess.
Is that just a straight up artificer thing?
Yes. 7th level artificer feature.
Yeah, on average, advantage adds or disadvantage subtracts 3.4 points from the roll on average. So that is almost very close to being as good as just giving
somebody advantage. Interesting.
Yeah, but it's hard too. It's just like you'll know if you fail or not. You know, like yeah.
Cool. That's true. Yeah, Random mentions you've got Bardic Inspiration plus this now, so you've got ways of
can't fail, right?
Can't fail, can't kill him. What are we gonna do? Double all the enemies.
What I did.
What is your final hit point total, Mr. Ulrich?
Let's see. So I was 56 plus 5 plus I don't know what my con is. Let me hit next and see what happens. I don't know.
It's like your con.
What does the 14 give me?
If you make it to the end of the character monster, it'll tell you what your final point total is.
I know, but I'm not ready to click that quickly yet.
it's a +2.
+2. So 63. I'm at 63.
Okay. Yeah, we seem all of you all are about around that high 50s, low 60s, and then you've got Frey at like 90.
Yep.
Unkillable. All right, so yeah, all of y'all enjoy a level up. In fact, it has been 3 days since you all destroyed the Chardalyn dragon and saved 10 towns, or what's left of it. After returning to Bryn Shander and conferring with Speaker Shane, you learned the dragon effectively destroyed 8 of the 10 towns and killed hundreds who were unable to flee in time. But your actions saved hundreds more. The dragon left the castle alone at Caer Dineval, and with it back in the Speaker's control, it was an obvious refuge for the townsfolk. And likewise, with Trovis sobered up in Caer Connig, he was able to bring much of the refugees from that town to Caer Dineval, and was able to help defeat any Dwerger assassins. With the mine cleared of monsters, many of Tourmalane's citizens were able to take shelter before the dragon arrived, and your immediate actions taking down the dragon spared the town of Targos, though the Speaker was mysteriously killed. You all know what happened, but most people do not, of why there is a ice sculpture of the Speaker in the middle of that town.
Frey would be telling people that he attempted to run and the dragon froze him in place.
Oh, so you'd just be telling people the truth about what happened? Yeah.
No, not the truth. She would tell them that he got frozen in place.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. frozen in place from being a
It can
coward.
sound worse in death.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Impugn his memory.
memory.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In lieu of
Even
a
though
leader,
she's the one who sold it to him that he would be famous.
it's true. Infamy. Targos folded under Bryn Shander's temporary rule, and together the towns provide relief efforts to the hundreds of displaced survivors. Some want to remain in the safety of the larger towns, while others vow to return and rebuild. But with so much destruction around the Dale, food stores are all but completely depleted, and more people are turning to crime out of desperation to feed their families. The lakes remain frozen. Wild game continues to be scarce in the face of the everlasting night. The Dwargar's dragon may be destroyed, but its reign of destruction lingers. The people of Icewind Dale won't survive much longer.
I think people need to learn to take care of themselves.
Where did their food come from?
Where's what?
Prior to this? Where did their food come from prior to this?
Mostly fish. Lots and lots of fish. They had a big fishing industry in Icewind Dale, and they did hunt the various herds of deer and whatever else creatures are up here. But
reindeer.
Yeah, they eat reindeer basically. But unfortunately, the night has just destroyed their ecosystem, and it is starting to collapse. In terms of your NPCs, after the first day of rest, Kapunuk returned to his people to tell them of 10 towns' near total destruction. And he did invite all of you to come visit when you get a chance to come visit his people at Wormdoom Crag, which has been added to your map. I need to put you guys back on the big map. The big map. So Kapunuk was the Goliath that you all saved from Sunblight, and was with you throughout the following excursion. And here is where he says that his people are.
Chapter 2.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. All the wide open stuff is basically all in one chapter, so we're beat jumping around a bit. Valen is anxious to check out the dig site that you all discovered by looking up Vaelish Gant's hidden safe house in Bryn Shander. She's concerned for the people, but her concern is more at the macro level. She's still very much like, we need to follow Vaelish Gaunt's path, trace what happened in Eslantimir, and then hopefully that will allow us to figure out what happened to this Permanite, and then we can stop that, and then that will help save people. So she's less concerned about like going around helping people and just like, no, we need to be the big picture kind of a thing. You could say she's definitely a needs of the many kind of a person. At some point, she probably animates a dead townsfolk as a zombie.
Probably. Just,
how do you all react to that?
Well, we told her to do it, didn't we? I feel like I remember a situation where we told her just because she said she was going to do it to help people, but I forget what we said. Like, do it, but try to keep it on the down low.
So you like dress it up, basically, like
put a hat on it.
Put a coat and a hat.
Cloak.
Yeah.
The Game of Thrones, playbook. Just dress it in armor, put a big hood over it. Yeah, it's my assistant. Just don't talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah, because she just uses a labor, basically, like it's carrying things around, and that's it.
Yeah. Surely she's got experience doing that.
Oh,
especially
yeah.
She's a necromancer who's had to go to towns before. Just, you put a big wide brimmed hat on the zombie, and
she is. Although you could tell she also doesn't tend to go in a lot of podunk towns, I guess, out in the frontier. So maybe people would be a little less forgiving of wizards in general, let alone animated the ones that animate zombies. But she is still with you all. Spellix Romwood, who was the a lot of this episode is just recaps. We've been away for so long. Who was the gnome who was pretending to be the goblin chieftain at the Goblin Village, who gave you guys the location of a crashed pirate ship full of treasure, supposedly, in exchange for you helping him get to 10 towns. By the time you guys got to 10 towns, the dragon was destroying 10 towns. And by this point, you think he's really gone through a change over the last several days. And back at Bryn Shander, he has used his engineering skills to help construct shelters and improve their defenses, and it really feels like he's turned over a new leaf and feels so, after seeing all of this devastation and destruction, and for so long he just kind of tried to, only be about himself and keep himself alive, and he's been seeing all this and knowing that he's got some talents and skills to help the relief effort. So you think he's actually really doing some good work here, and eventually Speaker Shane literally offers him a job as like a kind of an engineer basically for them.
Oh, interesting.
Which he does.
I need to insight check that shit.
He mentions you all can roll insight on him, to see what you think. And he sheepishly looks at you all and, knows that you've got this kind of agreement, but he says, like, I've given you this location. I haven't been there before, so even I don't know if it's legit, but that was just the reason that my adventuring party had come here, was to go to this location, so we were confident enough that we were going to go up there. And Speaker Shane was like, it would, help us a lot if we could keep him here and help us and put him to work, and he's been doing good work for us.
We could chain him to one of the zombies.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Can I do some insight there?
Sure.
Because, I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't want to say to Speaker Shane, like, you should keep him on lockdown, but also he's tried to run before.
Give him a little ankle brace, the monitor brace thing. What am I trying to say?
It's an ankle monitor.
Yeah.
Before we get too far, I'd like to issue a correction.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize Character Mancer updated your HP right away, so I'm only at 56.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it calculates it all after the fact, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does it right away. I thought it was at the end, but as soon as you hit that, you get to that screen, it automatically adds it in. So I'm only at 56.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for
Still better. It's still higher than me.
that. Still falls within the normal range.
That's right. 18. Dear small Spellix, have you truly had a change of heart here in regards to your employment for this dear speaker, whatever her name is, Shane, Professor?
Yeah. I know you guys have good reason not to trust me, but I can't stand by anymore with everything that's happened here. There's been so much loss already, and you people have done such good work. You heroes. I don't have the kind of skills or bravery you all have, but this is something I can do to help. And I'd like to try to do it, and I can make a living here too. Honest living. And, maybe I can help improve the relations with the goblins, if they haven't all, torn each other apart by now.
The goblins are a peaceful folk.
The brief time you knew them, you had to duel one of them because he demanded a trial by combat.
My memory is short.
He couldn't wait to fight you.
I had no problems with any of the goblins, so yeah, I 100% believe
we all had very different experiences with the goblins.
Yeah.
They let us live.
That they did.
How dare you?
But yeah, with your 18, you think it's pretty genuine.
Okay. Very well, my dear gnome, but the only caveat to releasing you from our previous contract, if my fellows agree, is that you remain here in Bryn Shander until we complete our endeavor at your Dark Duchess. At which time we shall tell you that our contract is fulfilled and you may travel wherever you wish.
Namely, if it's not there, I'll come back and kill you.
Essentially, yes.
His eyes grow wide, yeah. It's like, oh, no, I plan on staying here. A lot of these folks need me, and I got nothing back anywhere else anyway. Been so long. This place is in such bad shape. They really need my help. I could make a home here.
Jay in the chat's like, Spellix can stay if he agrees to marry Blista.
In our next session, we officiate the first interracial gnome goblin wedding.
Arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, Ballista.
They don't have the same parts. It's awkward.
It doesn't work at
Did
all.
that Futurama mermaid episode. I was hoping she had the fish part on top, the lady part on bottom. Ballista is still with you guys after everything, and she's content at being your farrier, your just wagoneer, just kind of driving the wagon, and she's probably named all the reindeer by now and knows all their personalities and things.
They're like probably best friends with her.
Yeah.
Like she walks by and they just start like happy dancing.
Like nobody else could drive this wagon at this point.
She'd be one of those genocider girls, who pull up to town and she starts like, flashy advertising. Genocider.
Yeah,
Yep.
She's got all the t-shirts. Passes all the stuff.
She wears a lot of hats. She's our driver. She's our housekeeper. She's our
cook, I think.
Yeah, cook.
Mm-hmm.
She advertises the genocider when we park the wagon. She's
made a lot in sales. Like our sales numbers have doubled since she came on board.
Get a good raise.
She's valuable to the team.
Mm-hmm.
Secret war fighting for us.
And after all these days, you've all starting to grow a little restless now. I will ask, what have you all been doing? What have your characters been doing these last couple days? After everything I've told you about what's been going on and how things have been shaping up.
Frey has not stayed in town. She does not like people that much. So if we were staying around here, she went and saw like a smithy to have her axe sharpened again, because the stupid Chardalyn dulled it a little bit. But then she's been staying outside of town and hunting. She's hunting, constantly hunting.
You found it a very frustrating experience. Like, usually you're pretty good at tracking things and finding them and bringing them back, and it has been just the most scarce, worst hunting conditions you can imagine.
She's also been looking for the woman who told us that we had to prove ourselves, because that one hasn't come back yet after we killed the damn dragon. And she's fairly certain she proved herself. And she needs that acknowledgement.
So would she be hunting with Thimbleweed also? Because I feel like he'd be out there also looking for
probably
animals, so he can consume them with his swarm.
That's a good use of the very limited amount of wild game. Feed! Every single time you deliver food, it's just fucking covered in bugs.
I needed that, so do my beetles!
Thimbleweed, we appreciate this, we really do, but perhaps fewer bugs next time.
That's where
do not eat the beetles!
That's where he honed his skills with the beetles, and I learned how to crawl on things.
There you go. The synergy. Team building synergy.
We just go skipping through the hills. Hand in hand.
My homunculus servant is the dragon, the Chardalyn dragon. Or looks like the Chardalyn dragon, so I've been working on how to train my dragon.
Nice. Nice.
Excellent. People, do you show that thing off in town, or do you keep it pretty secretive about it?
No, we play fetch and
it's a montage.
Play little tricks on people.
People probably don't find that very amusing because a lot of them just lost their homes and livelihoods to a larger version of that dragon.
I'm not a very sensitive person.
That's fair.
In no way, shape, or form have we ever pretended to be good people. Except for maybe Valravn.
I was going to say, Valravn's probably pretty close to being a good person.
But I will say
he did also sell us out, too, so...
What Valravn's doing is probably what he thinks is a good thing, but it's probably not a good thing in terms of actually helping people. He'd be walking around interviewing people in their darkest moments, what's it like to have your house burned down?
Wartime journalist going around.
Yeah, like he's documenting this whole situation while people are like trying to find food and stuff. He's like writing.
You're the lady from The Expanse in like the last season, like at Siri, like, yeah.
Yep.
Celeste, what has Celeste been doing?
Celeste is using this downtime to, try to process her return from death. And so if you recall Celeste's backstory, I never actually had formal, well, you came up with it, so I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh yeah.
I doesn't remember fighting a goblin, so it may be.
Peaceful.
So Celeste like never had sort of like formal education or training as a monk. She was a janitor, and so she's used this time to sort of like, I don't know, maybe she found like a mentor. Maybe there's a monk somewhere in this town who has like mentored her and has had like sort of a educational and I guess agility training montage because now I'm more agile. That's what she's been doing, and she's working on overcoming her fears and processing her trauma.
Man.
Nice.
Nice.
Death has done given you a good little character arc there.
Yeah.
Your existential crisis has ended well.
You may all gain a point of inspiration for regaling me with what your characters have been up to. But they grow restless, and Vaelen especially has been dogging you guys about checking out that dig site in the Dwarven Valley. So I believe that's where I was.
That you mentioned?
Yeah, that is the Chardalyn. Yeah.
Yes, that's my vote also.
Yeah. So that is this quest, which is the one that essentially Vaelen talked to you about, and that you managed to find the location of this when you went into the safe house in Bryn Shander and solved that table puzzle riddle where you had to do the numbers to letters thing. And then you learned the message.
Oh, right. This is that.
This is that one, yeah. It says, need more arcane power, found something big, must secure the dig site in the Dwarven Valley at all costs, tell no one, not even the Arcane Brotherhood. And then you had a location going to the Dwarven Valley. So, with Vaelen in tow, obviously, are you okay with her zombie servant riding with you, or do you tell her to get rid of it?
We have, I mean, we rode around with a
probably didn't smell great, but it's cold, so it's not like it's sweltering, that kind of thing. But
we rode around with a semi-zombie Celeste, so I can't imagine we'd have any like moral qualms with the undead.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, if worst case scenario,
that's why you tolerated me.
Well,
Not because I was like your friend and colleague.
You were a useful body to throw at them.
I was about to say, we tolerated her because she was our friend.
Right, exactly.
Why did we tolerate this zombie?
Just throw it on top of the cart and tell it to hold on.
That's true. It doesn't need to ride in with us.
Yeah, we did not know this zombie in life, therefore it is dead to us in death.
That's right. It is dead to us in death.
Do we still have, or did we get rid of that pod up on the top of the wagon?
That's a zombie pod?
No, it's
a zombie pod.
I thought about that. I think you still have. I have to go back and look at my notes. I think you still have that. That was a pod that had a creature inside that had some.
Oh, is it okay? It was full. Yeah,
I think it was full.
Could we have the zombie and the creature fight for money?
This is our halftime show at Genocider.
Exactly.
You set up the fight, and then you sell Genocider at the halftime.
Yeah.
Sell the drinks.
My question for her is, how many zombies can she raise at a time?
Oh Lord, no!
It should do it faster than the creature can kill.
That is a good question. I have to look at her character sheet for that.
Quick, we need more corpses.
Monster is kidding.
I think she could do more than one. The problem is she has to recast the spell every 24 hours to maintain control of them.
Oh, well, that's not dangerous.
Right, exactly.
You summon too many zombies. You can't control them.
Yeah, I can do a bunch at once, but at some point after 24 hours, they're going to stop obeying me. Yeah, must cast to maintain control of the creature for another 24 hours, you must cast the spell on the creature again before the current 24-hour period ends. She mentions that she's got a couple spell slots she can do that with, but she only had the one body because it gets. She even said it gets to be a pain in the ass when you got a bunch of undead, bumbling fools running about. We don't have too many of those. But if there are more bodies where we're going, then maybe I could create some more helpers.
Yeah,
we're leaving town too, so there's not like we don't really have to worry about like townsfolk freaking out, right?
Correct. Yeah, you guys are leaving town. And even though you're not following, I guess you could go on the road if you wanted to. It would be a little bit out of the way. I guess you could go maybe even northwest Well, hell, you guys can tell me which way you want to go. But this is the dig site here.
We could go up the road to like Tourmaline and cut in from there. We could just go across the tundra.
Mm-hmm.
Across the snow.
You guys you haven't technically crossed this area, but you have crossed this area. You've gone from Tourmaline to Caerconning before. Or actually, I guess from Tourmaline up to the mountain before. So this is kind of a, it's not, yes, it's the tundra, but it's also not like you're out in the like far wilderness. You're literally, in fact, from Vinchanter, what did I say, it was like 9 or 10 miles.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it's not like that far out there.
Hey, we can take the wagon to the wilderness. Just like 10 miles. That doesn't seem too bad.
Ballista's got this. It's fine.
Yeah, she's an old hat at navigating this wagon.
Yep. All right, you guys leave town with, again, Spellix is left. He's in Brinchander. Kapunak has left back to his people. You've got Valin with you. Ballista's the driver. And, yeah, it only takes a couple hours. Not even a couple hours. Probably takes, I guess 2 or 3 hours to get to the Dwarven Valley. Nothing adverse happens. The weather actually stays pretty clear. There's no in fact, it's almost depressing how few creatures you see. You think you'd at least see wildlife out here, but especially with the surrounding area, you imagine this has been hunted the most, and the Boyd and Frey can tell you how much they've been hunting. There's very, very little wildlife out here whatsoever. It's
what wildlife we do see is just bug-ridden corpses.
That's right, bug-ridden corpse. Yeah,
where did those bugs come from?
Exactly. When you get to the Dwarven Valley, though, it becomes pretty apparent that you're going to have to park the wagon and actually search around to find a trail that leads to the proper dig site that you're looking for.
Good thing we have a tracker on our team.
And that is going to take a survival check from our tracker. So I assume you leave Ballista.
I mean, you have a tracker.
Yeah, you leave Ballista in the wagon. Valin obviously is coming with you guys.
You have a tracker.
Yeah, you do. All right. Thimbleweed, within just mere moments, you find a small hidden walking trail leading down into the valley. Valin...
Everyone stop! I sense something. It's invisible, but you can walk it.
Is this a riddle?
No, it's a walking trail. Everyone, start walking.
Follow him.
Power walking.
Valin grumbles about the darkness and casts the light spell to illuminate everything. So finally, another human in your midst. Yeah, most of you have dark vision. After descending down the winding trail for about half an hour, you discover not just a dig site, but an entire mining facility built right into the cliff.
By the way, I've chosen Spider Frey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Immediately sprouts 4 of their limbs are just scuttling off.
Guys, I leveled up!
Yeah, I'm actually curious. Is this more like monkey climbing, or is this like literally like spider leg? Like what's the manifestation of this?
Her head, she like attaches to the wall, and her head just rotates behind her, and she just starts
like a leech. Just latches on, and then the body flips around.
It's terrifying.
Have you seen the movie Human Centipede?
Yeah.
I have not.
You attach other people to you? That's real bad.
No, I attach them to the wall, and that's what I climb.
The outside of the mining facility is in bad shape, with broken, blown-out windows, frozen over with icicles, collapsed walls, and heaps of snow piled up around the wide entrance. And you can see an eerie blue light glowing from behind the broken windows ahead.
Does blue light look like familiar? Like the kind of blue light we've seen before in like creatures' eyes and other things?
You know what it reminds you of is the light you saw in East Haven when I can't remember her name now. The Frost Druid was doing that ritual that eventually created the avatar artifact that you used.
Oh.
It's like an icy blue light.
Yeah. So it's that. What's the goddess's name that she served?
Oral.
Oral.
Oral the Frostmaiden. Yep.
More of Oral's magic, perhaps.
And says, "Be on your guard." And as you take a couple steps forward, the piles of snow suddenly explode around you, growing into large, faceless humanoids. And Vaelin cries out, "Minions of the Frostmaiden! She knows of this place!"
Frey would look at Vaelin and go, "Is this you?"
And they're all going to get a surprise round on all of you.
Great.
I'm going to show you what they look like.
They look like marshmallows.
That's
It's a marshmallow.
Of all the golems, that's probably the stupidest looking golem I've ever seen.
Oh, I can't wait to smack the shit out of you with this stupid looking golem.
It looks like, what's the McDonald's character?
Grimace.
Grimace.
Look like White Grimace.
Not White Grimace.
He's got a dumb grin on his face
He's
too.
smiling.
Yeah, he's like smiling.
Jesus Christ.
Friends.
This is supposed to be terrifying. All right. Conveniently, there is one position near all of you. So we're going to go down the line. First, attacks coming at Thimbleweed. 18.
They're all over the place.
Yes.
Smashes you for
Ow.
16 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Second attack. A 23.
Oh no. Welcome to level 7,
For
assholes.
15 damage. Third attack
No.
is a miss.
Okay, well.
Damn it, Nate! Why are you helping him?
Yeah, exactly. This sounds like chat shenanigans is what this sounds like.
I'm telling you, man, the chat always helps the throne.
They are loyal to the DM chair.
Yes, they are.
All right. I am half health.
Oh boy. Number 2 is gonna attack Frey.
Okay.
Another triple whammy. 7 is a miss. 5 is a critical failure. 18.
18 will hit me.
18 will hit for 17 damage.
Whatever.
Wow. That is close to max damage. How exciting. Celeste, you're next. A triple attack from your golem. 14. I don't think that hits you. Oh no, it does hit you. 14 does hit. Oh.
Really?
Wait, you got a thing. Now that you're not
Have
dead
we
anymore,
adjusted your AC anymore?
Yeah. You got an item that's giving you better AC.
I do? I don't remember.
You're
We gave it to you
I
when you
was
were
supposed to have
dead.
better armor too, but I apparently don't.
you're a
What?
monk. You should have at least like 16.
What?
What did we give her? I can't
Quick
remember.
chat, help her out.
I don't know. Y'all know I don't.
Bracer. There was bracers of defense.
Yes, Bracers of Defense. That's what it was.
All right, well, let's calculate your AC from the beginning, because we haven't actually done this. So,
Bracers of
what is the monk AC baseline? How do we calculate that?
It's 8 plus.
Dex plus whiz or something like that?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Mhm.
8 plus Dex plus Whiz. Yes.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is her base. Oh shit, and then plus 2 from the bracers is 14. Really?
Oh no.
Why is this so bad?
You gotta get more
Am I bad?
wise. I don't know. 14.
I think next level gives me an ability score improvement.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well,
Stop blaming on the
14.
levels.
14's gonna hit for 13 damage. That was the first attack. Second attack is a miss, and third attack is a very much hit for
Cat
14
saying it's 10
damage.
10 base plus wisdom plus
Oh,
dex.
10 base. 10
Oh,
base.
okay.
That is better. So you should have. Ooh, hold the phone. Thank you, Nick. It's 16. Okay, so you should have
so
a
there's a 21 hit.
16.
That sounds at least reasonable.
16 sounds
for a
better.
monk. That's-
Yeah, so change your
So, okay, I'm changing it now to 16.
change it to 16. So disregard the first one, which was a 13, and just take the third one, which was
Because
14.
I have something called what? Bracers of Defense? What is that?
That was part of the loot that we got at the
You
end
came
of
back
that
to life
dungeon.
just wearing these.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
All right.
put
I'm
them
gonna
on
put
your
that
we
in
put them
here.
on your corpse.
Am I attuned to that, or is it just like a thing? Is that just armor?
I think you're attuned, but I have to check my
They
notes.
do
on
require attunement. Yes.
Here, I can pull them up on the thing.
I don't know where I was playing this.
See.
You were dead. It was.
So, funny fact, these actually belonged to Vaelin originally, but they were taken from her when she was captured, but then she, as a reward for freeing her, she offered the loot that she had to all of you. So yes, they do require attunement. And they seem really good for a monk, because as long as you're wearing no armor and no shield, they're a +2 to AC.
What did I get then?
16. Well, hopefully it doesn't.
You got the
come up
retaliation
again.
crown, I think.
Okay, so I'm taking 14 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Number 4 is against Edmund, taking triple attacks. 17, I believe it's an Edmund.
Yes, it does. Hits.
For 10 damage. 14. Miss. 6 is a miss. All right. Number 5 is going to be Oh, she needs a zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Assuming you've got the zombie with her.
It's her zombie. She's allowed to take it where she wants.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm going to use Token Fate to determine which one this is going to attack. All right. The golem attacks the zombie. Zombie is, as you know, very low AC. 9.
Yeah.
And 8 is 17. And it destroys that zombie.
Oh, no. Poor zombie.
Damn it. Damn it all.
Well, that could have been you, dear.
Valravn, your golem.
Not me.
12 is a miss, I believe.
Does not hit, yeah.
23.
That sure hits.
For only 11.
Okay. Wait,
although
hold on.
You are resistant to cold, aren't you?
I am resistant to cold.
Ah.
That's 7.
Chat is coming through on the numbers here. Barbarian is 10.
First time that's actually come up.
Yeah, that's going to come in handy here. You're going to start facing a lot of enemies. Feel the cold. Third attack is a critical hit from this, and that's bad because he rolls a lot of dice.
He sure does.
He rolls a lot of dice.
No, there's nothing I can do.
Well, you take 8 bludgeoning, but then you can have the 19 cold.
What? Do the math for me. What is that? Half of 19
it'd be
and
9.
8 and 8, so 16.
16. Yeah.
16 total.
Oof.
I think 17, but sure.
8. Yeah, 17. Yes.
All right,
That
now
really hurt. That's more than half my life.
Now you all can roll some initiative. Is my thing working? I might have to restart it.
The crit thingy did not go up.
Oh, well, that was me rolling the crit. It only works for you guys rolling a crit. And then it's me. I have to do that manually, actually. I don't have a good way to do that.
Sorry, chat. I tried.
Yeah. Maybe in the future I'll add my crits in there. Okay, it is working.
I don't know how quickly you can make a token, but I will eventually need one for my homunculus servant.
Oh, okay. I can't do it this session, but we can come up with something. I didn't realize that was actually I guess I should have done that. My bad.
Well, he finally just came back, so I sent you a picture I'd like you to use.
I could literally use the Chardalyn dragon token and just shrink it.
Oh yeah, that's essentially what I did. I just found one online.
Okay. That's because I obviously have that token.
Oh yeah, if you could do that, just a little tiny version on the map, please.
Okay. I don't have the stat block for it.
It's okay. I'll just have to look at it on paper for now.
Oh god, he's back.
Surprise!
Does it say what size he is though?
Yeah, if he's literally a tiny, then I can shrink that token down.
It says tiny construct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, and if you could give me control, that'd be great.
Well, the bad thing is this is linked to the Chardalyn dragon stat sheet.
I promise I won't abuse it.
That's fair.
You won't unleash a Chardalyn dragon.
I guess I can unlink it from the sheet.
Yeah, yeah.
Update this token for a second.
Yeah, we destroyed it, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah,
Didn't
you
we?
should not be facing it
Yeah,
again.
didn't we? It's been gone forever.
Doesn't mean I want to burn the character sheet necessarily. You know, at the end of the game, you get to the boss run, we fight all the bosses, and then you get to the final
great.
boss. Yeah. Everybody likes doing that at the end of the game.
Yes, everyone loves that.
But, he shares my initiative, so he goes at the same time as I do.
That represents. You figure out his stuff. Yeah, I guess I didn't realize he was an actual straight up pet you had. Come on, Roll20. Just want to try to change this. Yeah. And this is controlled by. And. Hold, please. Gotta love surprise rounds for getting the party started.
That's right. Cut down. I see. Well, yeah. Monk and Barbarian both had like a fifth of their life chunked out. And the Boyd and I both had half.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even call it a fifth.
Alright, see if you can control it now.
I see it moving.
3, 4.
And he does not have 147 hit points. He only,
No, you'll have to do that one.
he
Doesn't.
only has 1 plus intelligence modifier plus artificer level, which is 11.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can you change his hit points, or do I have to do it?
I can change to 11 right now.
Okay. Perfection. All right, so that was a surprise round. So now you all have a chance to react to these giant snow golems rising around you. And Edmund, you get to react first.
As a bonus action, my hands go down to the ground, and I attempt to move number 4. So he must make a strength saving throw of 14. Oh, it says it right there.
Okay.
And I would like to try to move it closer to Valravn.
Oh, because it's gonna be forward or away from you. Okay. A strength save. Seem pretty strong. If it has anything. Yep. Ah, but it is not strong enough.
The ground undulates under him, moving him closer to Valravn.
The whole pile of snow just like slushes over a little bit.
And then for my action, I attempt to stab at him.
14 does hit. These are big piles of snow.
And my flame bounces to number 6.
Fire damage sounds like it'd be a good idea.
It does seem like a good idea. So explain to me what the 5 is. Just regular slashing? And then,
no, that's the... or
is it all fire?
Yeah. Hold on. Do this here. There we go. So a hit, it's a regular, and then at 5th level, it deals extra 1d8 fire damage to the target, and then
which is a 3.
Creature, is a 1d8 plus intelligence modifier.
That's the 5. Yeah, so 3 and 5 are fire, and the 5 is regular.
And then the...
So 8 to the first and 5 to number 6.
I have to break this down because you realize that fire does seem more effective on these creatures. It appears to do more damage to it. Takes a little more damage, and then you said it bounces to the... Oh, that was a good combo you did. Okay, so you had to be them next to each other.
I don't hate Valravn. I had a reason for it.
We kind of hate
For a
Valravn
brief
though.
moment, yeah.
And then that's fire damage. So that also, do you think, does more damage to that one as the flames melt its body?
And that is it. I have to use a bonus action if I want to make my homunculus do something, but I already used my bonus action. The only action it can take otherwise is the dodge action.
Okay.
So he's automatically dodging, and I'm just gonna say he's like flying 15 feet in the air for now.
Okay, that's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are technically outside, but remember it's the Rime, so it's still dark. However, Vaelin has cast the light spell, so that's why you all can see pretty normally here, because she's, I don't know, lit up a staff or something. You see, it's obviously snow here, and then you've got buildings kind of around you to the left and right, which you think is just part of the facility, like the outer part. And then the more entrance to the facility seems to be up here. And then this is the area where you see this glowing icy blue light. And then obviously around you, surrounded by enemies. Thimbleweed.
I will cast, as a bonus action, I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the snow creature.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
I don't know.
I critically hit Robin, which I believe is our massive damage. Is it not?
Oh yeah, how does that work again?
Does that work again? I have to turn off dark mode to read my own rules.
Ah.
Yeah, the target must make a con saving throw. The DC is 10 or half the total damage. What was your total damage, we said?
17.
Alright, so 10 is still higher. So give me a con saving throw, Valravn.
Okay. There we go.
Hey, that is a nat 20. So congratulations, you are the first to add to the crit.
Okay, nice.
Alright, so
Did not get hit in the head.
you withstand the trauma of the massive damage. Alright, continue, Mr. Thimbleweed.
Right. Then I'll attack with my sword. And I'll try to push.
Sorry, which one are you huntering marking?
The one next to me.
Okay.
Number 1.
Oh, one.
And I'll try to swarm push the snow creature away from me 15 feet. It's a strength saving throw to beat 13.
Surely can make another strength save.
Surely.
Oh, man.
All right.
These guys missed fucking arm day, or I guess leg day with the getting shoved around. Sunny
Too many
beaches.
cheeseburgers.
15 feet. And 15 gets shoved, I guess, back this way, because there's kind of like rocks over here.
Yep.
What was the damage? 14 damage?
11. Plus Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, 14.
As you... Are you shooting with your bow? Or, short sword. You slash at it with your short sword, and your non-magical sword has no effect on it.
Oh no.
But the bugs do. The bugs are able to shove it backwards.
Okay.
So even though you still successfully hit it, you just find that the damage is kind of, the snow just like forms around it or something. It just doesn't, it acts like you're just attacking a snowman. Like it doesn't even register like damage. But the bugs are able to shove it backwards.
Bad news, fellas. I'm gonna back up.
Oh dear.
I guess I won't even ask if I can pull out my bow, because that'll be pointless. Alright. New strategy.
Let the Wookiee win. Boy, all the columns go in a row right here. How exciting.
Sure
These are not very intelligent creatures, so we're going to use some token fate to determine which one this one's going to attack. And the answer is Valravn.
Oh my god. So I'm going to get 2 of these things.
So, yeah, here comes some attacks to Valravn. 8, not going to do it. 14.
That will hit.
Oh, Valravn.
I got my bard AC over here.
Bard
Robin's
AC.
not going to last.
Oh! Oh my god.
They all hurt.
Yep.
That is
what is that? 8
damage.
And then 4, so that's 12.
And third attack is a miss.
I can take one more of those, folks.
Number 2 is still going after Frey. I can't believe these guys have shitty attacks. I can't believe I beat all y'all for fucking initiative.
Look at your numbers.
Half
18,
of you.
17, 15.
I know.
Rolled well.
Those are legit. That's scary. All right, Frey, 3 attacks coming your way. 19.
Yeah. Okay.
Or unless she really wants that ability where she can like rage instantly.
All right.
14
misses.
Misses. Okay. Oh my god. Fucking critical hit. Second one from the golems.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Ironically rolled pretty low damage though. 6, 15, 22. Jesus. 21. And I need a constitution save for massive damage. Good golly. Oh, really? Nick says the Hunter's Mark does count as magical?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I guess it's a spell.
I'll count that, sure.
Don't worry, I only rolled an 8.
I'll have to update Reese. Oh no.
I'm checking a couple things to make sure.
Yeah, do you want to use your thing?
Well, I need to see if I have.
You've also got Raymond's ability if he wants to use his reaction. Because you just need a DC 10.
I'm going through all my things because I think I'm supposed to have like advantage on these or something. You make advantage on dex saving throws. This is con. That's reckless attack. Poison.
Is that a save?
It is a saving throw, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Something bad happened when we failed that?
She would have to roll for massive damage.
I'll use my inspiration.
Which that table can get pretty nasty.
Fair.
Okay, you made the save.
Yeah.
There you go.
Reese, we determined that Hunter's Mark does count as magical, so your Hunter's Mark damage does hit. Thank you to the chat. Yeah. Alright, that was another volley of blows. This one, which was knocked backwards. The interesting thing is that these guys are not very fast. They lumber forward. And then it reaches into its body and pulls out a chunk of snow.
Of course it does.
Snowballs. How bad can those hurt, right?
How bad can they hurt?
Throw it at Polar Oven for
its
saying that.
closest targets are Frey and Celeste, so we're going to do a token fate. We'll actually do 3 of them, because it'll just do a volley. Frey on all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sounds about right.
Number 1.
That hits.
For pure cold.
That's a cold snowball.
Number 2. 16.
Yep, that hits.
For 11 cold. These are painful. These are not fun.
No, they're really not.
And 12 is a
misses.
miss. Finally, a snowball goes wide.
Yeah.
And then we have the one that's going to kill Valravn.
Yep.
With 3 attacks.
I've now lost 2/3 of my hit points, y'all.
Welcome to level 7.
Yeah. I think Eric took too many notes from Heather over the last couple of weeks, is what I think happened.
Does 14 hit you, sir?
14 sure does.
Oh, that really sucks.
See, but his goal is for us to make it through to the end of the campaign.
Yeah, you as players, but player characters?
So that's 11.
You're getting a lot of use out of that fucking Ring of Warmth, though.
Yeah, but if they hit me one more time, it's not going to matter.
I don't like your odds. Jesus.
That'll do it.
Oh, man. For about 8 damage.
Yep, that's more than enough.
Robin goes down.
Just beat in the head by a snowman repeatedly.
Yep. And then this one steps over your body. I'll put it here, just so we don't. And then it attacks Vaelin with its 3rd attack. Which certainly does hit. You know what? I forgot to roll initiative for her. That's my bad. Put her on the initiative tracker. Ray, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Valen looks at your body, Valravn, and is like, don't worry, you can be a zombie soon. You'll still be useful.
If I had gone, guys, I would have really turned the tide of this battle. I gotta tell you,
it would have been so good.
If I had a turn, I would have done really good things for you all.
Frey is going to rage like she's never raged before.
Yeah.
She's very, very angry now.
Oh, that's convenient. I roll initiative and she goes next. Frey does the rage. How does your rage manifest?
My rage manifests in the form of the tail. Give myself a bonus AC here.
Yeah.
And then, or should I do claws? You know what? No, I'll do claws instead. So, comes out in the form of the claws.
Okay.
And then she just jumps right in this thing's face. Claws out. Oh yeah, claws out.
Furious.
Recklessly going at it. All the advantages for 3 claw attacks. Because when I do my claws, on my hands transform into claws, so these are magical, so shove it. I deal 1d6 slashing damage on a hit once on each of my turns. When I attack with claw, I can using the attack action, I can make 1 additional claw attack as part of the same action, so I get 3 claw attacks.
Yeah. And Chad is apparently telling us that your attacks are now magical as of level 6.
Yep.
Pretty good.
My attacks have been magical for a while, though.
I would say her axe is magical, isn't it?
Her axe is magical,
Yeah.
but she's using her claws. But it's like her barbarianness.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going Wolverine mode.
Yeah.
Yep. So I am literally jumped on this guy's like whatever I can jump on.
I like it.
From the ground. Just going ham.
It's pretty cold and uncomfortable, like just jumping on a snowman.
Yeah, I'm not doing very well.
Well, fun fact, Frey. Snow golems have very low AC. Very low AC. And a 9 does hit.
Hey, yay.
Wow.
So that's 8 damage on that one. That's better. 10 damage on that one.
Yeah.
And 11 damage on that one.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
29?
29.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is very
29
impressive.
points of damage. And
Holy
I am
moly.
now basically sticking to it like a spider monkey.
29. You rip it up pretty good, but it is still going. It looks like it is about maybe half diminished.
Yeah.
But you carved it up. What good?
Yeah, I am now a spider monkey on this thing.
That's hilarious.
Because I'm going to use my climbing ability to climb this damn thing. Because I don't have to make ability checks to do that.
Yeah.
That's going to come back and bite you in the ass so hard.
Alright, so it is Valen's turn. She calls back and says, can any of you heal him? He doesn't look so good. I'm more about the raising of the corpses, not really the healing of the injured.
It's a corpse. Raise it.
I don't think he's dead just yet.
Oh,
I could
finish him off.
She's...
I'm kind of busy.
I don't know if Valravn can communicate that he has.
Just
like,
calling out to
emotions
people in
his
general.
pocket.
Yeah.
If I survive, I have a trick up my sleeve.
Oh, that's good to know. A trick, everyone. You hear that? He's got a trick up his sleeve.
I will punch you.
Well, I could try to stabilize him, but that would just stop the bleeding.
I might just use my beam cannon number 6.
She will try to stabilize you, Valravn.
He's got 3 death saves. Leave him
That's
alone.
true, yeah.
As her action, even though she seems very imperious and cold, she at least feels for you, maybe as the squishy caster.
Yeah.
He's got the hots
And
for you already.
somebody who's more erudite. You can tell she respects the intelligence. You and Edmund would probably be more of her respect meter than the others. So sorry, what is the state? Is it a DC 10 Wisdom? I think to stabilize?
Nobody ever tries to stabilize.
She literally doesn't have any, like, she's got spells she could do, but she wants to try to help you out. Look up the stabilize rules.
Yep. Yeah, DC 10 Wisdom.
DC 10 Wisdom. Alright, she will try to do that. Just whips out a tourniquet, kind of spills a few over the ground. She says, I'm not usually used to doing this, but it seems like you would be more helpful not a zombie.
You heard about your sexy dance.
That's right. You gotta see it.
I didn't change the thing, but this is from Valen. Oh, but she just...
I don't see it.
No, we don't see it.
Oh.
You whisper rolled it, so now you get to re-roll it.
Oh, why did it whisper roll? That's weird. I guess she's set to whisper. My bad. She rolled a 6.
Oh, great.
See, I don't believe you. I think you should have to re-roll it so that way we can see it.
Well, everybody in the chat can see it, unfortunately. So unfortunately, she spills all the healing stuff everywhere and says, I just don't know what I'm doing with this. I'm more used to the dead bodies. Sorry. Sorry there. Unfortunately, I believe...
the sexy dance.
Yeah,
that did her in.
Was her action. I don't think she can do anything else. Botches the
You
procedure.
don't leave him alone and actually kill one of these damn things.
All right, Celeste. Nobody wants to. Sorry, well, I'm gonna try.
What happened? Did she not stabilize him?
She did not.
Nope.
She failed the roll.
Wait, well, Robin is down? How did that happen? That was so
You
fast.
got punched in the head 6 times.
That's actually pretty accurate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Despite being resistant to cold
Oh,
damage,
wow.
he took a
Okay.
couple nasty blows.
Okay.
Yeah, it would have taken 3 punches and he would have been down, but with the resistance, it took 6.
Ah. We're in such a bad spot, too.
Mm-hmm.
Shame on you.
Okay. I will attack number 3. I think it's a 3 by
Yep.
me
Yep.
with an unarmed strike.
I think your attacks are magical as well, right?
They
The
are.
monk hits? Okay.
Since 6th level.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just the unarmed strikes. So it's 9.
Welcome to 6th level, bitches.
Never had to use it before.
Mhm.
It's very exciting. So we'll do that. And then you know what? I'm gonna spend a key point to be able to do 2 more unarmed strikes.
Flurry of blows.
That's 1. And that's 2.
All right. Punch him repeatedly. As he punched me.
Oh wait, I was thinking I had another action, but I don't think I do. I think I have an extra attack that I haven't done yet.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's true, yeah.
I was thinking I could see that.
Hang on. You were breaking up for a second.
Oh, I was just saying I'm sorry. I thought I could come over and stabilize you, but my brain was not correct. I was thinking I had an extra action, but it's just an extra
an extra
attack.
attack.
Yeah,
action.
once you start attacking, you can do a lot of attacks, but yeah, that would take an action to stabilize.
Sorry.
But yeah, if you use Flurry of Blows, you get 4 total attacks using your bonus action and then the
Right,
attack.
so
Yeah.
then that's my last one.
Okay, all 4 of those hit, as we discovered they have very low AC. I'm gonna do that
Great.
math real quick for me. 15,
15.
20. What are we at?
19.
From all 4 of those?
8. I only see 3. 8,
9.
7, and 4.
There's
Oh, the 9.
1,
Oh, okay.
2, 3, 4. 9, 8, 4, 7. So it's 17 plus 11.
20,
28.
28.
I love when Basic Edition stumps us for like a
Man,
solid 10 seconds.
I
I only saw the 3 attacks.
I write
so
stories, I
I
don't do numbers. Curse me for enjoying a game that involves so many numbers. Curse it all. That one looks like in real bad shape. You do a really cool, like, boom, 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 just rapid flurry of these light blasting all over, and that very satisfyingly creates these, like, pockets of explosion all over its body. So it is very much diminished. Still alive, at least in the context that you believe it's living, but looks very heavily damaged. Did you want to do your fancy move thing, or no?
Yeah, I guess I will. Like, just move over. Do you mean just physically move over to? I mean, yeah. I was gonna move because I was gonna try to come and move to Valravn. Yeah, I guess I'll just move there. Wait, but then that one would get an attack of opportunity, right? Because I just ran by it.
Well, leave its influence.
Your monk ability, or your feat ability, I think lets you move around if you punch people, right? Without any attacks.
If I punch people, okay. But
oh, is it just the one target that doesn't hit you?
Yeah, I think so. But here's what's happening but I could just move, like, I don't know. I have so much movement. I could theoretically just move, like, around the battlefield, everyone to try to come next to Valravn. So that's what just happened.
Okay. Celeste does a lap around the entire battlefield.
Yeah, those guys are particularly slow too.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Well, Robin, you get to make a death save, my friend.
Sure do.
It's come to this. How do you like that turn one? That turn one death save. That gets real exciting.
Yep.
Woo! That is a fail.
Not quite a one.
All right, we're officially in the danger zone.
We're in the 1 in 20 chance of Valravn dying zone.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And I don't see any Myconid spore servants around either, Pons. I see a necromancer who's happy to raise you as a zombie, though.
And lots of hungry beetles.
Yeah,
hey,
sorry.
If you die, I can eat your fingers.
Jesus Christ. This is what you do for allying yourself with monsters.
I immediately get divided amongst the party. Like,
it's very ritualistic.
You do have inspiration.
I do. If I roll a 1 on the next one, there's a better use of it, I think.
Yeah, I would think so. The ultimate clutch inspiration.
Good, that means that we don't have to save you quite yet.
Well, I mean, like I said, I can help this battle.
I can help you guys.
My beetles have your brain?
Attacking Vaelin.
Will see what body parts he left to each of you.
Good lord. Vaelin doesn't like all these attacks either. Shit.
Wow.
That's pretty bad, yeah. For basically a wizard, she's pretty hardy, but she is not liking this. This isn't going very well. Oh shit, now one has to go. Oh boy. About a
Are we all dead?
You will be.
See, I at least warned y'all to have second characters ready. Eric did not.
She goes down.
Oh boy.
She goes down under that flurry.
By a snowman.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will allow her to make death saves as an important NPC, but she went down.
Told her to not try to stabilize Valravn.
Mm-hmm. Edmund, you are next.
Let me read something here real quick. Alright. Hold a little longer, Valravn. There are too many creatures here. How do 4 and 6 look? Can we tell? Do these things show any sign of injury?
They sure do, yeah. I've been describing it when you guys have been attacking them pretty viciously. Number 2 has gotten extremely pummeled by Frey and is looking really bad. And then number 3 got extremely pummeled by Celeste and is looking extremely bad. Number 4 got a little bit burned by you and is looking not so great. But the most injured ones are definitely 2 and 3.
Can't take 2 on myself, guys. Alright, well, I'm going to attack number 4 again.
Okay, that fire is very effective on them.
And this is going to bounce to number 6. Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, you almost kill number 4.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, you're actually, like, doing really solid damage. This. I swear you guys don't have more fire.
Where's our fire damage at?
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna grab some snow from the ground and it starts transforming as I throw it up in front of me, creating this shimmery veil in front of me.
Ooh.
As I cast Sanctuary. Basically, it has to roll a Wisdom save to try to target me.
Okay. Pretty good.
Well, wait, hold on. What's your target? Oh, attack. Okay, attack or harmful spell.
Yeah.
Yes. So that might shield me a little bit from these
Right.
blows.
They don't seem terribly wise. They don't seem very intelligent at all. But yeah, your fire melts a good chunk of 4 and 6, and now they're basically as injured as the other ones. The DM appreciates you spreading all this damage around.
Well, you spread the enemies around.
I
You
sure
chose one
fucking
enemy.
did. I sure fucking did. Flutes, to answer your question, if you've played this module, this is not part of the campaign. We are completely off book. Ironically, I made this part of the main campaign. Can't spoil it too much, obviously, because we're in the middle of playing it, but you will not recognize this map nor anything in this dungeon from the campaign. It is from design. Thimbleweed.
How fast can I run?
You're pretty sure you can outrun a snow golem. I think you'll be fine.
Okay. I'm going to drop Hunter's Mark and cast Magic Weapon.
Aha!
I'll attack number 2 with my bow.
Yeah, that is pretty effective here.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a magic weapon now.
He's got inspiration if you want to use it.
I do have inspiration. I will use it.
This one notwithstanding.
You literally can't miss, except if you roll a 1.
Except you roll a 1. Yeah, that's a good use of inspiration.
For 12 damage.
+1 from the...
+1, yeah.
Okay, 13. That arrow takes a good chunk of that snowman out. He's still up, but it is just teetering on the edge of death.
Alright, I'll attack him again.
And unfortunately, these things don't seem to give a shit about their wounds or any kind of...
For, 1 second. 9 damage. 10 damage.
Alright, Frey, you see a second arrow come pummeling into its head, and its head just explodes around you in a satisfying burst of snow and ice.
He growls.
Yeah.
Then I'll move up here. And stare at Balravin.
Stare down.
Who no one is rezzing, by the way. Is still bleeding out.
I gotta take care of everyone else.
You did kill one.
Killing.
So probably, yeah.
Number 2 is dead. Number 4 is going to choose its targets with the Token Fate. And Token Fate has chosen Edmund.
Which means it has to roll a wisdom save.
That's true. A wisdom save to try to target you.
What is your save?
I think it was a 14.
14? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that means... What does that mean?
Choose a new target or lose the attack.
Alright, well, it will choose Celeste then.
Sorry, Celeste.
Celeste, you're taking the brunt of Edmund's spell here.
Sorry, Celeste.
You the me.
Celeste gets the flurry of Snow Golem slam attacks.
Ouch.
15. I don't know if you guys have much in the way of reactions, but this will be the fight to look them up. 6 is a miss.
I did. I'm 0.
I think 17 still hits.
Mm-hmm.
For 12. That was number 4, which looks A lot of these guys are almost dead. Number 1 can walk up and attack Frey very slowly. Missing terribly, like trips over the snow. 14, I think, is also a miss. Yeah. 23
That'll
will hit. Now, I know you're raging, but some of it is cold damage and not just regular.
Yep, I'll take the cold, but the other is half.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's still 14. These guys hit hard.
Indeed. You see one of the icicle layers suddenly vibrate and elongate, and claws come out, and the pile of icicles suddenly drops down from a window and floats and has wings and looks like a small little ice demon creature.
Oh boy, it gets to go right now.
That's why I just, yeah. And it fly. Let's see what it can do. It's gonna fly here. And it is going to expel.
Oh, look, it says number 1. That means there's more of them.
Could be, could be. I should have changed things. Roll20 is just lagging every time I try to enter anything in the board. But it is going to unleash Frost Breath directly to the east. It's gonna look like stick out there. There we go. 15. Actually, it's not even gonna. Oh, that's fine. It would have liked to hit you all, but it can't quite do that. So instead, it's gonna unleash this Frost Breath, and it's gonna hit the snow golems. And oh, it didn't roll. Shit, let me roll. And you see, as it hits the snow golems with its icy cold breath, some of the ice starts to reform. And they gain some hit points.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3 and number 6, but it wasn't very good. I did not roll very good on the dice.
That's a poor health potion, is what that is.
That is a very poor health potion. Wouldn't you like a little creature that like flew around and just blew health potions on you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to do it every time, Roll20. You're killing me. Then it's another snow golem. Who hasn't gone yet? Probably. I guess most of them haven't gone yet. Door heal. Number 6. Going to choose between Thimbleweed and Edmund.
One of the options.
He's in the air.
He is in the air.
Which one of us is the dragon?
He can't. I guess it. I guess I'll keep rolling until I don't get that. Hi. All right, there we go. I think
Wings
I've
in
been.
the sky. Which, yeah, it's still.
The token was there, so that's why.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Ah, yes. Snow golem. Wisdom save. How long does that spell last?
A minute.
All right. Come on, wisdom save.
Wait, what?
I don't know why it rolled it twice. We'll take the snow golem one.
For 2 different characters.
Yeah. Didn't switch it on the other one. It rolled a 9.
14 is the save.
Okay. So it means he attacks Thimbleweed.
For number 4.
I don't.
He could.
I don't think that's how it works, is it?
He has to choose another target.
Just choosing. Okay, it gets to choose another target though. Yeah.
We could choose to attack its ally.
I don't think it would choose that.
I mean, it would heal its ally.
All right, Thimbleweed. 1, 2. Jesus fucking Christ! These things have a +4. 3 is a miss on the third one. 15 on the first attack, and 13.
I'm thankful for my spell, but I don't know why my allies keep standing so close to me.
That's true. That's.
You'd be dead right now, right?
I would probably be dead.
Yeah.
That is true.
You guys are spreading the
That's
damage
fine.
out. Frey.
How much damage total?
15 and 13.
Yikes.
All right. After the first one, Thimbleweed clutches his stomach and
Begins vibrating.
begins vibrating.
Just vibing on it.
Heals for 7. And then on the second one, he does same thing happens.
I still don't think we know what this is yet. Like I've got a pretty good idea of what most of our players' secrets are, but I don't know what this
The
is.
skin's like rippling from underneath.
Oh boy!
This spell saved me from 55 hit points of damage.
Wow. Pretty crazy.
And I would be down because I'm at 46
Just
right
spread to other teams.
Yeah.
So
You're right. It would be more
that's
effective
one.
if you weren't surrounded by others, but you're all kind of bunched up.
Frey's gonna jump on number 1
Okay.
with her fun climbing ability, because I can climb on difficult things without ability checks.
I also need to roll a Constitution saving throw for my spell.
Oh, concentration.
Oh no!
All right. Well, that spell's gone.
Damn. Definitely hits. Boy, Frey is so angry.
Yep, she really is.
All right, Frey. With your third attack, you slash that golem, but good. And all that's left, you're just like still like breathing hard and angrily, and it's just a slush pile around you, just falling apart.
Okay. In that case, then I'd like to use the rest of my movement to walk up to number 3 here and start climbing its back.
Just smush, smush, smush.
I am now spider monkeyed onto number 3.
This is. I think this is gonna be a usual thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I can climb difficult things without making checks
Climbing.
now. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Lynn is gonna roll a death save.
It says I can literally climb difficult surfaces.
She's not doing so good, bleeding out. And we go to Celeste.
Did you roll a saving throw for her? Or Berlin?
I did. That was the. It was at Snow Golem, but it was that 4. So she has a 1 failed at death save. I'm probably just gonna keep it at Snow Golem because Roll20 is freezing every time I do anything to it. So. Well, Robin is currently bleeding out in front of you, has 1 failed death save.
Yes,
Just to update you on that. You guys. But I will say 3 of the 4 snow golems that are left are very heavily injured.
What I was
that's
gonna do barely
really
matters.
tempting.
Yeah, I'm about to say what I was gonna do to make this fight 10 times easier doesn't matter anymore. So just kill snow golems. Let Valravn bleed. He's fine.
I just don't think everything I have is just all of my extra attacks are just all my bonus actions are just attacks. I will stabilize Valravn though.
Really, I'm fine. Like I feel
it might be a trap move here. I don't know.
Yeah, Valravn can survive one more round.
I just, as someone who has died.
Oh, very concerned.
Actually, as a character moment, if
that's true.
The character bit, I'm on board.
That's true.
Go for it.
I respect it. I respect it.
I mean, she'd have the PTSD from that.
That's
yeah,
true.
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. I respect the hell out of that.
Okay, I will heal Valravn. I have a healer's kit. I have like 7 healer's kits. Apparently.
You know what? You know what I will do? Because I respect the character moment so much, I will allow you to heal.
Or potion of healing too.
I will allow you to heal. Oh yeah, you guys can always give him a fucking potion too. As your action, but then if you wanted to still do your bonus action attack or even your bonus action flurry of blows, I would still allow that.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a potion of healing. It's not even a greater potion of healing or anything, just a regular old one that I don't have on my character sheet. So, as always, tell me, what is the potion of healing?
2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
2d4 plus
At this point, don't bother remembering it. We'll tell you every time.
That's what we're here for.
Ooh, that's a pretty good one, too.
All right, slips that flask between your lips, and you gain 7 hit points.
All right. For once, Celeste is giving Valravn drinks.
What a great character moment. All right, so you may still use your bonus action if you want to attack.
Okay. So then I'll spend another key point then to attack number 4 with 2 unarmed strikes. Or we'll see. We'll see if it's needed.
17 does hit. 6 does a lot of damage. You're probably going to need 1 more.
Okay.
That will do it with your
Perfect.
pair of radiant blows. So with 1 deft move, pour the liquid health in Valravn's lips, and then immediately just come up with an uppercut and just punch that golem's head off. Just... Robin, your eyes flutter open as you're just sprayed with bits of hard snow and ice.
Is it the same one that was pummeling me earlier? That'd be some cathartic.
Probably, yeah. Makes you feel better. All right, assuming you don't want to move, then it is Valravn's turn. You don't have to make a death save.
I don't, thank goodness.
You're surrounded.
Yeah, exactly. There's just carnage all around him. Just so everyone is aware, I could have slowed all of these motherfuckers and made them attack once per turn.
Oh, that would have been so good.
At the very beginning of this fight.
That would have been so good.
It would have been amazing.
If you weren't so slow yourself to take your turn.
That would have been really effective here.
It would have cut our damage by 2/3.
Oh man.
Instead, Valravn.
I kindly will remind you, Valin is now bleeding out next to you, but
Well,
yeah,
that's her problem.
She did try to save you.
Mm-hmm.
She did sort of. Well, I'm not aware of that at the moment.
That's true. I don't know. You're probably conscious while you're bleeding out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Valravn will try to. Which of the 3 golems look the most injured?
The one right in front of you.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's taking some serious burn damage from Edmund.
Okay. Actually, is this a range attack? Because this may not be... Yeah, I don't want to do this at a disadvantage. Between 3 and 5, which one is the most damage looking?
3. 5 you guys have not touched.
Okay.
3 has me currently climbed up its back, spider monkeyed on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Valravn will instead... Well...
It's fine. You can shoot 3. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think if I have any like spell options here, but I think this is my best bet. These guys are immune to my charms, I assume.
They appear to be either like elementals or constructs or something that doesn't have a mind.
A mind that, to fuck with. All right.
Yeah.
He will raise his gauntleted left fist and attempt to blast number 3. That's not good damage, but
I love that you never fix the misspelling of that gauntlet.
What? That's just how it's spelled.
Check out my gauntlet, guys. Which one are we attacking?
Number 3.
All right.
And then I'll do it again. That's better.
Another gauntlet blast.
That's right. So that's 12 total.
Okay. It's looking real fucking bad. It's still up.
Oh, great. Okay.
But it's looking real fucking bad.
All right. Well, at that, Valravn will look to Celeste and say, cheers, dear. Thank you very much. And then he will drink his own health potion as well.
Just keep the good times coming.
That's right.
You might want to get out of there, though, because they're about to go.
I can't disengage as a bonus action.
Can't you Misty Step?
I guess I could as a bonus action.
It is a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That one doesn't, I think,
all right.
go for a while, though, is the only thing.
Yeah, when does this one go? Let's see.
It's the longest time to go. It like just went before.
Number 5 is about to go, though, and it hasn't been touched yet.
Oh, that's true.
That's
number
true.
Number 5 could lumber up to you.
Actually, closest to me.
That is true.
Unless you wish to die, GTFO.
All right, good. Yeah, thank you, Heather. That's a better idea. I will, instead of drinking a health potion.
What would Valravn do?
What would Valravn
stand there and
do?
drink potions or get the fuck out?
Instead, he will still say cheers to Celeste, but then a silvery green mist will envelop him, and he will disappear from sight.
Leaving his clothes behind.
That's right.
It's very cold.
Yep. All right.
All right. Given that you're like
I do a thing, don't I?
Oh, lingering injury.
Yeah.
Please, con save.
Con save.
Yeah.
This may be where I spend my inspiration.
This is a DC 15.
DC 15 I'm not gonna make though.
I don't unless Edmund uses his thing. I don't know how many times he's got that, but this does count as a save.
I'm gonna try my inspiration here.
I think it's a 15.
Doesn't matter. Shit. Alright. I got a lingering injury.
You can roll for it, I think, on our thing, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not. Oh, yeah, there it is. A nasty scar.
Advantage on charisma.
Oh, man. Charisma saving throws and checks.
Honestly, doesn't hurt him that much because he can't go below a 16 at this point. So it isn't going to matter a whole lot.
Add that to your character sheet somewhere, though. You've got a nasty... What is your nasty scar? Where is it, and what does it look like?
It's like... It's like a dented forehead.
Oh, God.
Like
you
the
were
side
dropped
of his
as
face.
a child?
Yeah. Like the side of his face has been sort of deformed in from just repeated snowman punches.
That's worse. That sounds a lot worse than a nasty scar. You have a facial deformity.
Maybe it's like a broken cheek, so it looks like just his face looks a little off.
Okay.
Like an old boxer or something.
Yeah. That makes okay. Nasty. So this golem, Frey's like attached to it, so I'm actually gonna be at disadvantage, Frey, as it tries to attack
back.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's trying to go like this.
I will give it disadvantage. It's gonna fuck it up pretty well. Look at that. We finally got 3 misses in a row.
Wow, it's the only time it's happened so far.
Yeah.
She is literally screaming at all the other golems, come at me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to just like pull their attention away.
Another icicle.
Of course it does.
Stop bringing out. Go.
Oh my gosh.
drops from this nearby window, flies over Frey, and almost like mechanically just sprays its frost breath at you and the golem. I can change this to make it roll. Actually do it. Let's see. Double parentheses, does that do it? Let's find out. It's from the... Nope, that didn't work. Maybe it's double brackets. It's a DC 10 dexterity saving throw. Wow, for almost max damage. It's a dex save for you, Frey. Other one is going to heal. The golem in front of you heals up from the cold.
I rolled an 18.
Okay, you take half damage.
What's the damage? There's no damage.
It was 7, so it'd be 3.
What kind of damage is it?
It is cold damage.
Okay.
Alright, that was that one. Then we've got this lumbering behemoth, and its nearest target is Celeste. Back Celeste. Triple whammy, 15, I believe does not hit, thanks to our new calculated AC. 19 does. Only 8 damage. And 11 is a miss. That one lumbers forward fairly ineffectively. Mr. Ulrich.
Alright. I question whether I should have used this sooner, but I don't think I was in a good position. But I reach down and grab. I make a huge snowball in my arms, and I transmute it into a flaming sphere.
You've been sitting on a fucking fire spell this whole time, fighting snowmen? Good God, man.
I have been attacking with fire attacks as well.
That's true, you have been.
The position is working out at this moment.
Been doing solid work.
So I make this ball, and as a bonus action, essentially I'm hurling it at number 2. So ramming it against number 2.
Sure.
And it will stop on top of where the zombie is.
Okay.
But number 2 must make a dex saving throw or take 2d6 fire damage, which is a 9 right now. And then meanwhile, anybody who ends their turn within 5 feet has to make that save and also otherwise take damage.
Okay. They seem like they're pretty stupid and not really paying attention to that. The method does fail. So it takes 2d6 fire damage.
Must spell save a 13 here when there's a 14 above. I'll have to fix
I've
it.
noticed that. Sometimes the descriptions have the wrong spell set.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that. But I think it's 14 because that's what my spell say. Sometimes these spells, like I might have just manually written something, and when I level up, it doesn't update.
Yeah.
But either way, it looks like it failed. So he takes the 9, and I guess if it's a sensitive fire, hopefully that does more damage. But if you could create a flame ball on top of the zombie.
Yeah, that's probably gonna take me a hot second, so I'm trying to do everything else. It does do more damage, you're right. Are you gonna roll the damage for me? Or did you already roll?
It's a 9.
Oh, okay.
Of the spell? Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that straight up murders this little icicle creature.
Oh,
because vulnerable to fire damage.
Melts him.
Yeah.
Take that. It's a fireball. But
sort of. It's a fireball.
Okay,
a portable.
This. Yeah, we've been using that spell for a while. All right, this is too big.
Like a fireball, but
Like
tiny.
Yeah,
like that.
obviously a fireball.
Put on top of the zombie.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah. Edmund quietly racking up the DPS here. I mean, you're still not near Fran Celeste, I don't think, but the vulnerability to fire damage is certainly helping. Thimbleweed.
Alright, I'll recast magic weapon.
Yeah.
Really need that magic weapon, guys.
Yeah.
And I'll attack number 6 with my short sword.
Okay.
The only
Oh my
number
god! He's not used to the magic weapon. It's really throwing him off. My goodness, sir.
Try again.
Like, the only way you could miss this thing.
Yeah.
I know that helps.
And this has a...
You have extra attack, don't you? You have 2 attacks?
Do I have to hit, or...
I don't think so. With
No, you don't have to hit, yeah.
Yeah, you just get 2 attacks with the attack action.
Yeah.
There you go, that's not a 1.
12 does hit, and thankfully your attack does eliminate this golem with your magical short sword.
And then I'll drink a potion of greater healing. For an undisclosed amount of health.
Undisclosed amount of health.
I decide is appropriate.
Yeah.
44 plus 4.
4 is dead. 1 is dead. Did you want to move? Wow.
Nice.
That was a good health potion right there.
Yeah, it is a good health potion.
Yeah, I'll move behind Ulrich.
Had all the chunky bits in it.
Take some stuff now.
Alright, this Mephit seems to not be able to do its thing. So it is going to swipe its claws at you, Frey. For 22.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do too much damage, although some of it is cold. But it only attacks once.
Yeah.
Please make a save.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Dex
Fireball.
save, we said?
Dex save, yes.
Because it is still standing near the fire, even though you think it'd be smart enough, but it is seems to be programmed to attack.
It still takes half, though, right?
Yeah, is that half?
Oh, yeah,
Roll
you're
that.
right. Good call, good call.
So it still takes 4 times 2, which I guess would be...
Correct. Yeah, exactly. So it is still up, but yeah, that fire is melting it pretty effectively. It looks like that golem is dead, so we go to Frey.
Alrighty. And just gonna go reckless here. Why not?
Even though we can all see that you're just like you're bleeding out of multiple places.
Even though even though I've said they have an AC of fucking like 8, you're still going reckless.
Well,
Yeah.
oh wow, she
She's
did crit on the
fucking
last one.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got a crit! We gotta add to the crit.
Alright, so it's gonna be
That's the first one. Right?
11 plus 12.
No, I think this is all overkill. So you might want to like decide who to attack it.
That is
Right,
very
right.
much true.
Alright, so the first hit was 11 points. The second hit was 12 points.
Second one kills it.
The third
Are you
hit
attacking? You're
went-
attacking the golem, right?
Yeah, the third one went for the Mephit because I'm next to it,
Okay.
which is 12.
Okay. That one is still alive, but looking real bad.
Wow, that Mephit's taking some hits.
So who got the first crit? We had one more crit too.
Yeah,
Remember?
I can't remember. Yeah.
I think Chris has had 2.
Well, oh yeah, it was one of my saves. It was something
Yeah.
unimportant.
Oh right, okay.
I did not need to crit on. Yeah.
That was the first attack crit. Okay. Okay. Are you hanging out there still?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not close to the fireball thing.
Vaelin is on number 2. I don't think anybody stabilized her, right?
There's only so much I can do.
It's a success. I know. Yeah, so there is somebody else that's not looking too good either.
That's a success, though.
That is a success. She's got 1 and 1. Your important NPC who has joined you on this quest.
Alright, hopefully I can finish off this guy. Number 6. I need to zoom in. 6, I think.
The only one, 5. The golem on left lab is 5, yeah.
5. 6, 5.
It kind of looks like a 6.
I never zoomed in. So, okay. So, there's 5 damage. And then I can do another one as my normal attack.
Also, somebody in the chat was saying, Blanky was saying you have fire? You have a fire ability?
Oh, I kind of forgot that that might be magical. I mean, I've got my, like...
Don't you have, like, a cone of fire or something?
My radiant thing?
Mentioning that.
Yeah, but I also... It's always, like... There's always, like, other...
People in the way?
People in the way. Because that's what I was looking at the very beginning of the session. I was looking at my burning hands, but that's, like an area attack. I do also have my Radiant Sunbolt that I kind of forgot about. And that, I think, is, like, a targeted deal. But anyway, so far I've done 9 damage. How is he looking at this point?
This one had not been injured before, so still looking pretty good.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have my...
It's alright, Eric. I'll raise her. It's okay.
Don't kill my fucking NPC, man.
Chat was pointing out that she should... Vaelin should take damage from the fire.
She's rolled on her side. She's not that close to it.
She's in the snow.
There's a little... Yeah, she's like in a little divot. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. She's fine.
Okay, so then... I'm using a lot of key points, so I'm gonna spend another.
I mean, you guys are probably gonna short rest after this.
To use my, I'm gonna do my Radiant Sunbolt. I always get confused about the wording on all this, but when you take the attack action on your turn and use the special attack as part of it, you can spend 1 key point to make this attack twice as a bonus action. So I'm pretty sure I can do this twice. So and I'm pretty sure this is magical. So my Radiant Sunbolt.
Sounds magical.
All right, 4. Not that impressive, but I rolled an 11.
11 hits. We've determined they're really shitty AC.
Wonderful. Yep. Okay.
18
9.
Wow.
Is 22, I think.
Total?
4 attacks is pretty nice. Yeah. 18 and 4, 22. Yeah. It goes from perfectly healthy to looking pretty bad right now, as you manage to blast all these little pockets of explosion all over its big bulbous body.
Okay, sounds good.
Are you hanging there, or are you moving?
I'm just hanging out here. There's nowhere else to go, right? I guess I reset one other. Now I'm just staying here.
Nowhere else to go.
No, wait. Yeah, no. I should move. I should move away. I'm gonna run away.
By the time she decides, she's gonna get pummeled by the snow golem.
Yeah.
Well, Robin.
All right. As his action.
Now I cast slow.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
On the last guy. It would have been so fucking good, guys. You have no idea.
That would have been real good.
They would have attacked once apiece.
Yeah, tell us more.
Instead, he will Gauntlet Blast the number 5 there twice. For 6. A 10 still hits.
It's specially designed by Steve Gauntlet.
That's right. This It's proprietary.
Yeah.
It's so that's 9 damage total.
Okay.
And then he will begin writing in his book.
Dear diary, I almost died again.
Yeah. And as she saw her new allies succeeding and defeating the grimace-looking motherfuckers, Vaelin felt a new vigor in her bones, and she rose again. And Vaelin will heal for 7.
I hope she can move because she's standing next to the fireball.
Oh, yeah.
But it's end her turn on the fireball or start it?
End your turn.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Well, she is not a mindless golem, so she will realize this is a problem for her for sure. That one is dead.
You should also probably stay still on the ground because the golems next to her is about to go.
That's actually a pretty good point, and she doesn't have her turn yet, so she wouldn't just magically rise. She literally just has her eyes flutter open, but she's smart enough
if Valravn can speak to her, he might tell her such a thing, like, just don't move for a second.
I think... no, Edmund is closer. But we'll go for Edmund. Do you still have that spell up, sir?
I do. It's a minute. It's not concentration.
That's handy. All right, so it has to make a wisdom save. And it fails. And I'm going to rule that it's still, because it didn't attack Vaelin anyway, so it doesn't know to target her, because she's still just on the ground, so it just kind of looks sad.
Well, it would try to move to the next person it can attack, right? Or can it not reach anybody?
It literally cannot. I mean, it has a...
Oh, okay.
You're right, I guess it would move, like, here.
Come at me, bro.
It's pretty funny. You guys can tell they have really horrible speed. They do not move very fast.
Okay.
But that's a good point.
It chooses another target or loses the attack. So it doesn't say, like...
Oh, you're right, isn't it? Okay.
It doesn't say keep going.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's kind of like deflection, essentially, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. And then it is your turn. So, okay, so Flaming Sphere is your constant...
damage.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say that time, the Sanctuary probably saved everybody some damage. Because the golem did nothing.
Flaming Sphere is my concentration spell. And so I'm going to use my bonus action. My hands are going to weave through the air and somehow change the properties of the air, channeling towards the fireball to slam it against number 1.
Okay.
So he has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6.
Everybody's stealing Frey's kills. Save.
She's just over there screaming, slashing at whatever's close. So.
Yeah, she probably just thinks she's killing everything anyway.
Yeah.
And that one, sure enough, just melts from the flames.
I still have my action, so I'm going to hit number 5.
Man, Edmund's just going ham with the magic.
Yep. This fire stuff's coming in handy.
Fire stuff's coming in real handy. 9, and that one takes down the column. That was an impressive 1-2 punch. And I think that's all our enemies.
Oh, thank the gods. That was something.
No need to thank me, Valravn.
Yeah.
Very impressive, son. Very impressive.
Got to run the MVPC poll, so we're gonna run it now. We're gonna go a few minutes then. Still, you guys are out of. So I've started the poll. Please vote on your MVPC for this session. You guys have laid waste to these enemies. Doesn't appear to be anything else here that is immediately going to kill you. You all look like you are in dire straits. Vaelin is just coughs and sits up. Obviously, gets away from the fucking flaming sphere. Yeah.
She has 7 hit points, right?
Yes.
She has currently more hit points than me.
Wow, that's impressive.
Ray walked that line for a while.
Yeah, that is impressive. Oh, We won! That's wonderful. God. Do people do this often? Near-death experiences?
This specifically, no, but,
Good lord, what happened to your face?
Ah, yes. Well, same thing that happened to yours, dear.
No, no!
Yeah, exactly. We both got punched in the head by a snow golem repeatedly.
Those are definitely creatures of the Frostmaiden, which means that A, this place is very important if she's taken a notice in it, and B, that she's at least reached the outer edges of it. Perhaps she hasn't quite penetrated the inside yet, although that blue light in there certainly doesn't give me much confidence.
Why, after saving our lives, as the Frostmaiden did very recently, would she now be trying to kill us?
Well, these things might have just been left on orders to kill anyone who approached. And I know you're not a cleric or anything, but trying to understand the whims of gods are often lead to many a frustration for us mere mortals. Especially courting one that personifies the cruelty of winter as she does.
Fair enough.
Even if you're on her good side, she would not, I imagine, mourn your demise.
Yes.
We find some shelter in one of these buildings to take a short rest, perhaps.
That would be lovely, yes. I think most of us are operating at single-digit hit points, so...
Seems to be the case.
Do either one of these, like... I don't know if they're, like, ruin structures, or are these just solid buildings to the left and right of us?
They're, like, carved out of the cliff, so they're definitely stonework, which doesn't take a dwarf to recognize that these are carved probably by dwarves, literally just out of the cliff face. But they've got, like, windows that are broken in, so you can't quite get into this building or this building. But you know that there are doors around. It looks like there's a main entrance up here. And then that light is coming from here in these windows. And there are doors to this side building over here.
How far are we from our cart?
From the wagon, you're about half an hour away. So she's like, if we want to, we could try and retreat all the way to the wagon and then come back. See if we can...
It would be about the same amount of time, honestly.
Hunker down somewhere.
Half an hour there and back.
Yeah.
Or just hunker in one of these buildings.
Yeah.
Frey will go to the nearest door that she finds that doesn't have the blue light behind it and kick the damn door open.
Sure.
Probably this left one.
Yeah, you end up coming to this left side and you see a door. You still haven't spoken to anybody, I assume, just you're pissed.
She will literally kick the door open.
Yep, you see an entrance in here, which looks like the damaged crates and sacks and wagons suggest this was some kind of shipping room. Put a bunch of supplies. And if you all want to duck in there, and Valen looks sadly at these bodies. I believe I'd have to look at her animate dead spell, but...
Yeah, if nobody's following Frey, she's gonna be like, y'all figure it out, and she'll slam the door.
No, Valen, yeah, she's got nothing left in the tank. She is definitely gonna be running in there.
Yeah, even though neither she nor I have actually cast a spell yet.
That's actually really weird, isn't it?
I guess I did that back. I cast Healing Word.
Oh, yeah.
I did cast one spell.
I will move you all into this building. And we can... do you want to do a short rest now, or do it at the beginning of next session?
Next session is fine.
Yeah, is it
Yep.
pull over? Although, I chat, or whoever did it, I saw a second ago, quoting a Foreigner song for the
Cold as ice. Are you willing to sacrifice our love?
That's right.
Edmund, you were the MVPC of this session. Way to do the fiery spells, fire damage, comboing all your shit. Pretty impressive. Please roll on our MVPC poll.
Transmuting snow into fire turns out to be an effective skill.
Pretty damn effective. Receive a potion of healing, and next time you guys can enjoy a short rest as you have taken the meagerest step into this dungeon. That is all the time we have for this week's session of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Rochelle, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to our wonderful fans for watching. Welcome back to Icewind Dale, motherfuckers. Shoutouts to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Tiny Dancer, Thomas, Adam, Stan, William, I'm Loud, Al, Kyle, Scalenia, Genocider, David, Jammin, Clam, Seth, the Nebula 99, and Gold patrons RPG Papercraft, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Marcus, Dead Lizard, Lion, Sam, Lumpy Spuds, Jerome, Nathan, Fasika, Tortoise, and James. Thank you all very much for your support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week. We will see you next time. Happy song.
I guess we are resting. I'm happy about that.
Exactly. It is good. And then the snow got scary. It bludgeoned Paul Robin's face.
Yes.
You'll love to see it.
Oh, man.
Can't wait to talk about more about all the good things you would have done in Frostside chat had I not downed you.
If I'd had a turn.